Davis.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I rise for a point of personal privilege.
Delegate has the floor.
Thank you. Mr. Speaker, the term the Virginia Way has been used many times over the last 4 years related to numerous portions of Medicaid solutions. But truth be told, the Virginia Way isn't defined by any legislation. It's defined by how we conduct ourselves, advocating for and against legislation on behalf of those we represent. The Virginia Way is how we constructively debate and disagree in a manner that rises to our better angels rather than a way that makes a mockery out of our mission to serve. In essence, the Virginia Way is defined by the civility with which we operate. Mr. Speaker, yesterday's debate within the chamber lived up to that standard, and I'm proud of how we all conducted ourselves during a process that sometimes can get emotionally charged and the temptation to inflame can become great. And for that, I'm prouder than ever to be associated with this body and the members in it. However, the same can't be said for a certain political demagogue who stood on the Capitol grounds hawking his candidacy and hurling personal insults at members of this body armed with toilet paper. Although, probably a useful item to have close for that political rhetoric he was throwing around. Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, it's rich and ironic to be lectured on fiscal responsibility by someone who has supported a long list of tax increases back home, fueling spending growth that would make a real conservative blush, and who happily switches positions for the opportunity to raise dollars for his various political campaigns. Mr. Speaker, I believe the Virginia Way is a better approach because at the end of the day, for government to work, we can't allow our service to be degraded into embarrassing charades by attention seekers whose only skill is theatrics. And that conduct stains not only our party, but also our Commonwealth. And it also stains the entire process here and the business we conduct. It also stains the voters who do have philosophical disagreements with government, because they get defined by the adjectives that truly only apply to him. Mr. Speaker, for too long, we've allowed the Virginia Way to be shouted down by a charlatan whose record doesn't match his rhetoric. And right now, I'm done with fake politicians. I'm done with Minnesotans who pretend to be Southern gentlemen. I'm done with phonies who think they're Donald Trump because they can tweet. And I'm done with holier-than-thou politicians who want to preach about ethics and fiscal responsibility when they've demonstrated that they possess neither.